Yep. Hat, glasses, and wash again. You know what's coming. Yet another theory. In fact, I've been considering something a little bit more to the norm. As far as those particular items are concerned, but let's just get off of that subject for now and on to the main subject here. All things considered, allow me to start with the theory that, well, I'd done been hoping was going to come into effect, well, start anyways, even before I started doing all these other videos. Now then, on to the main theory. The logistics and science behind movie transformations. Quite a big subject. Now, to start off, allow me to tell you about the 3 restrictions or conditions for initiating said transformation, such as turning into a werewolf or Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk. First of all, would be that the law of the transformation excuse me, that didn't come out right. The first restriction for the transformation that takes place is the law of the conservation of mass, which states that matter can neither be created nor destroyed. According to this law, said movie transformations cannot legitly happen as quickly as they do in the movies. In real life, they just can't happen that fast. And for that matter, they would just take so long. Like days, if not weeks or months. It's because because first of all, your DNA, the DNA of the individual in question has to be altered to allow you to match that particular form in the first place. Second of all, there's the time that it takes to get that transformation done, and then thirdly, there's the problem of the matter intake or expulsion from your body to just complete the transformation to begin with. Logically speaking, if we are only looking at the transformations based off of the restrictions applied by the law of the conservation of mass, then said transformations can take days, weeks, or even months. Transformations into smaller forms will inevitably take longer because of the fact that matter expulsion takes so much longer than matter intake. By matter intake, I mean when you eat or drink, or even inhale or breathe in for that matter. As far as matter expulsion is concerned, that implies going to the restroom and breathing out. In other words, your body's waste products are being expelled from your body. If we were simply going by the law of the conservation of mass alone and the restrictions that it applies in real life, there would be no way any transformations could occur for us humans anyways, in order for us to complete the transformation within what we would think is a reasonable amount of time due to what the movies would have us believe. Yeah. But that's if we went by the restrictions laid down by the law of the conservation of mass. The number 2 subject is magic. Magic's a little bit more difficult to explain away. Although, the one thing that we do know about magic is the fact that what it does typically ends up defying the laws of physics as we know it. In other words, in fact, tasks that would otherwise be impossible without it are made possible without the use of technology so advanced that people in today's society can't even understand it. Okay, calming down. Anyways, this particular piece of schlam certainly is quite of a heady draught to take in. As far as magic is concerned, it allows us to ignore the law of the conservation of mass and its restrictions, as well as reduces the total execution time of transformations by a considerable amount. In other words, werewolves could easily achieve their transformations in a shorter amount of time. But then again, your average Joe doesn't exactly have access to magic now, does he? Which brings me to number 3. Celestial beings. Yep, you heard me. Celestial beings. That means gods, goddesses, demons, angels, and the like. The quickest and easiest celestial being to access to help you out with your transformations is, well, just so happens to be demons, because they're just all over the place. Guaranteed, you can find them wherever, and if you happen to be a Satanist, well, good for you. You have demons at your beck and call. Yay! I applaud your overwhelming audacity. The thing that I need mention about magic and celestial beings, such as demons and gods and angels, is the fact that you require a good amount of... is the fact that there are also many restrictions that apply when using said methods. Magic typically, whereas magic is like alchemy and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, equivalent exchange. You need to give something of equal value. And all things considered, yeah. As far as demons are concerned, while they may be the easiest, it's generally not a good idea to muck around with them all that often. And typically, well, let's just say that the only way to logically explain away how Bruce Banner survived mass exposure to gamma radiation, and how which is also the only way to explain how werewolves are able to physically transform into what they do, is they're possessed by demons, and some demons have different ways of doing things when they possess somebody. And every now and again you encounter a demon who decides to be passive in their possession, letting the host maintain control over their body. It is a possibility, although, like I said, not that common. In fact, I think that it'd be quite rare. You don't normally hear about people who have been demon-possessed, but still maintain control over their bodies. Bruce Banner, logically speaking, yeah. As far as Bruce is concerned, he's most notoriously been possessed by a demon. But anyways, I've done been yakking for almost too long. So, the general takeaway is movie transformations have a lot of things going on behind the scenes that most people don't even have any inklings about. Also, one last thing. Shrek actually, well, bother with Shrek. I'm not going to start a whole bunch of Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life videos. So, see you guys around. This is Sal Aragon Mander, signing off. Zai Helva.